I spent 65K on this thing only to find a few weeks later that the onboard nav maps cannot be updated. WTF? I know all about hooking my phone up, but that is not what I want to do. Total BS on the part of Toyota. Really disappointed.
The Toyota 4Runner is the most solidly built SUV that you can buy today for the price. I keep seeing reports about it being old school and antiquated, but that's what makes this vehicle so classic, well-built, and reliable. It also has a lot of electronics and tech that people don't give it credit for instance, dynamic radar cruise control, automatic emergency braking, including pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. What more do you need? For a truck-based SUV, I think the ride is comfortable. I purchased the 40th anniversary edition 4Runner in white, and I think it is a beautiful 4Runner, and also extremely capable being four-wheel drive is standard. It also comes with no option packages, because everything you need is already included. I'm excited I was be able to get one, being there are a very limited amount being made. I think it's the best 4Runner yet. Go Toyota!
As a person who spent 30 years in the car business, I still sometimes don't know what to buy, but you definitely learn what not to buy. I considered Bronco and Wrangler, but I know firsthand all the serious quality issues they are having and have been having for a while now. I think the pandemic has definitely affected vehicle build quality, especially the domestic brands. Now, the big three face a strike, and it's going to be like COVID all over. Limited or unavailable parts, long waits for inventory, sloppy builds and paint, recalls, etc. No thanks. I'll stick with old school dependability, Japanese quality, precise fit and finish, etc. It ain't the latest thing, but the latest thing hasn't really been that great.
This car is pretty much bulletproof tank with a solid engine and off-road capability. Get the 4x4 and the limited model gives you all the bells and whistles. Driving it, you will feel that this is a hand-built Japanese solid sub-D, 100% made in Japan, 100% great choice.
Our out-of-pocket expenses have been $0 for 5 4Runners, all limited for WD, total mileage 400,000. We looked around for a change before buying the 2023, but safety upgrades and overall quality, plus reliability, clinched the decision. The 4.0 V6 is proven, and we get 22 to 23 mpg on highway. Steering is precise, comfort is very good front row. The coming turbo has more torque but less bhp, so why go turbo? Navigation and phone much improved over previous models. Yes, we would buy this again.
I've researched this vehicle for a couple of years and finally bought one. Dependable and robust. Engine is noisy until it warms fully up. Make sure you rust-proof the frame because that seems to be a major weakness. I went with fluid film. Comfortable on long trips, though not the most fuel efficient, and you definitely won't be racing in it. Stick to the speed limit and you will do fine with a quieter ride and saving gas. Wish there were more places to store small stuff inside, but that will probably come with the update. I like the engine and its simplicity. No turbos or intercoolers to increase maintenance cost. Makes most of do-it-yourself repairs very easy. Apple CarPlay only works with a cable, but regular Bluetooth works fine. I do miss the motorized tailgate from my Venza, but love being able to lower the rear window.
Former Ford guy, and now I have two 4Runners, a 17 SR 5 Premium and a 24 Limited, one for me and one for her. The car sites whine and moan that the 4Runner doesn't handle or is clumsy, but don't believe it. My two 4Runners are mostly grocery getters and occasionally fight some deep snow with steep climbs, and they handle just fine. I'm not running them on track day at the local speedway, but for highway and city driving, they are solid and easy to handle. The 17 has zero squeaks and rattles and still feels great with 66,000 miles. No repairs needed other than regular maintenance. A solid car that you will love. The 24 Limited takes that love and shoves it right up against your heart. Quiet, smooth riding, and drives even better than the 17. It's the best car I've ever had. Get a new one or get a used one. You won't regret.
Yes, a large, outdated SUV. However, it is a rock-solid vehicle. Trouble-free, spacious everywhere, and comfortable for the long drive. All the safest features, including being a bit higher looking for traffic, obstacles, and people. Engine can use a little updating in power, yet I easily get over 20 mpg city and 23 to 24 HY.
Update that pulls vibration was because the front differential was bad from the factory, and after visiting other dealerships, they noted the differential was full of metal. They replaced the entire front differential. I am waiting for a software update for the radio as well. With as many problems that I've had, I will probably keep this over the new Toyotas since their quality seems far less than my 23. Update. I have only 14k miles and now have a heavy pulsing vibration from the front of the vehicle. Toyota did the dynamic dampener TSB. This did not fix the issue, and now the dealership is having to replace the entire front differential. This is a multiple-year problem Toyota has not resolved. Unless you go aftermarket to eliminate the needle bearing on the driver's side, it seems this issue will return. Not impressed. I fixed the windshield noises by removing the windshield cowl and placing foam weather stripping along the plastic tabs and where it makes contact with the windshield. This is well documented on the forums, and the fix does work. The dealership has no clue and will not even bother. As a longtime Toyota owner, I am deeply disappointed. The dash makes so much noise driving. I have heard it started in 2021 when Toyota cut back on their sound deadening when assembling the dash. Back to the dealership I go. I had moisture in one headlight at 300 miles, and now at 1500, it sounds like the windshield is making a horrible tapping, glass on metal sound over any road imperfections. I am going back to the dealership for the windshield a second time now. It sounds horrible, and maybe the windshield seal itself is bad. So disappointed update. The dealership is clueless, and I am looking into trying to fix it myself. Maybe the poor cowl design. If it is the windshield, nothing short of a full replacement will fix this. This is very distracting and needs to be a recall or TSB Toyota.